Ooh. Ooh. You're watching Reaction Check. Hello and welcome to Reaction Check. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. We're going to watch a fight scene today from a movie called PATTAS. I did a trailer review of that film as well. I'll put the link somewhere here after this video. You can actually watch that as well. I absolutely loved it. It's an Indian martial arts film. We're going to watch a scene from this film called it's a Sneha fight scene. The title is PATTAS Sneha fight scene. It stars Dhanush. I've become a huge fan of Dhanush after I watched the movie Asuran, and I'm thinking of actually coming up with these movie reviews. Some of you have been asking me to do the movie reviews of the movies that I actually watch, and I'm working out a way to actually dedicate some time to doing movie reviews as well. Now today's scene is a special one. This is a fight scene. Now it has a female star in it. I have not seen many Tamil fight scenes with a female star. Since this one is a martial arts film, I would love to see what sort of moves or what form of martial arts are they going to show us in this particular scene. So let's jump into the scene and see what we have in it.
ஏமா கீழே இறங்கு பக்கத்துல ஸ்டேஷன் இருக்கு கையெழுத்து போடணும் இறங்குமா.
Okay, we've got a scene where they're taking her to the police.
என்னடா லேடிஸ்லாம் கூப்பிட்டு வரானுங்க வீடியோ
டேய் பைய குடு குடு பையா டேய்
So what is he doing?
டேய் குடு
Ooh.
டேய் படி படி
I wish I could do that. Not to the police officer. Nice shot. What's she doing now?
இந்த வீடியோ எப்படி வைரலா போகுது பாரு.
What happened?
It's fake one.
fake
It's not the clickbait.
This is a real one.
இது பொய் இல்ல நிஜம்.
That is
இது
Thailand.
அடிமுறை. தற்காப்பு கலைக்கெல்லாம் தாய்க்கலை.
The scene is set very nicely. You can see that I have not watched the film yet, but I'm going to watch this movie for Dhanush. The scene is very nicely set. We see that the female is using some sort of ancient martial arts, and then somebody makes a viral video, and that video is somehow seen by these monks or maybe these martial art people. I can't remember the name. What are they called? But in any way, if you know anything about this ancient art form and you want to share some information with me, what exactly are they doing? Is it something similar to Clarupat or something which was at the same time but a very different kind of martial arts form? You can always put that in the comment section below. See, the thing is, a lot of times you watch action films, and I've discussed this a lot in my previous videos as well. When I started watching these Tamil films, I sort of I thought that they were over the top. I mean, the action was too much. But I think the movie or film industry has evolved a lot in the last few years, and the action has improved. Although this particular scene, there was action, you can see some of the thing, but I think there were some limitations. There are always limitations when it comes to the main character or main actor who is involved in the fight scene. Their physical appearance and their physicality is also considered when you're actually shooting an action fight scene. This was a very decent one, I would say. But in the fact that you see something like that and you start thinking about it like, hey, whether or not I will be able to do that in a similar situation, and then that's something that action films have been able to instill in all of us whenever we watch these action films. Back in the 70s and the 60s, when people like Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan, they started making their films, and this Hong Kong film industry emerged into whatever we see right now. It was because of those guys. There were a lot of great filmmakers as well back then. But the martial art films or the action films were really made famous by Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan, who added a little bit of humor into it as well. And then this scene, you can also see at the end when she kicks the guy, there is an element of humor. So it'll be interesting to see other scenes in this particular film, whether or not they are very realistic when it comes to fighting. Although the place that they actually showed in the end was in Bangkok, was in Thailand, not any other place where they actually wanted to show. Like, I watched another film recently made in China with Rajkumar Rao. The backdrop was the guy goes to China and he strikes some sort of business deal, but the reality is he was in Hong Kong. But I guess that's how it is. You see a lot of films that are shot in Canada, but they tell you that they are in US or maybe in New York, because it's much more expensive to shoot in New York than it is in Canada. So it's a great experience to actually watch these films and explore a lot of different aspects of the South Indian film industry. And thank you so much for watching this with me. Until next video, take very good care of yourself. Adios.